Welcome to Daddy Bits, our trade idea show hosted by the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the ugly one, and as always,
what's going on, everyone? Teflon John here.
Tef Leezy Foshizi. No magic, no magician today.
Oh man, hey, it was a good day today.
It's an all right day. It's good for you because your shorts printed out. Congratulations on those shorts.
Shorts been printing out.
Shorts been printing out. So that's the reason why we do this show, so that you guys have some ammo as well as some knowledge as to what we're looking at depending on the market conditions. And we called it yesterday. It was potentially going to dump, and the shorts that John played are definitely printing out. I mean, what you hit, like 80%?
Well, the thing is, oh my God, Fidelity was down for a couple of hours, and I saw my Allstate short. The most it was up was like, I think 1,500.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was able to close it out about I think plus 800 on that one. So nice. It was a good win. We're still holding a couple of more shorts. So
see what I mean? Push a button, get paid. Push a button, get paid. You know what I mean? Is the question begs to differ though? Is Bitcoin bouncing back? Is that a thing? Bitcoin coming back? Is that possible? Is that possible?
It dipped all the way to $30,000.
$30,000. If you guys want to know about our thoughts, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm, and it lets everybody know that we are alive. Why don't you share that wealth of knowledge? Don't be a hoarder of knowledge. Share the wealth. If you guys want us to cover, it's free. It's free game. If you guys want us to cover a stock down below, make sure that you guys put it in the comment section, and then we're gonna get to it after this banging new intro. All right, John, that was a brand new intro. I'm kind of excited about that one. Again, brand new intro.
I'm surprised people don't, comment on the section below. Oh, banging intro. Oh,
I know.
New intro.
New intro. You know what? We have 196 subs, and none of them are producers, so I'm kind of interested. Also, 191. Yesterday, we got hit with a bot attack. So apparently, there's these bots that keep on popping up on our comment section, and John and I keep trolling them. I don't know if we're actually winning here. It feels like how do you say it? It's a lost cause, because I feel like we're really like talking to dummies. And then we were like super juiced because we got our subs shot up to like 206, and then after we told them off, it just
their entire game unfollowed us.
We got pumped and dumped yesterday. We got pumped and dumped. All right, let's get to the market conditions. NASDAQ today, dude. Today was very interesting.
It was it was a very nice day. So first of all, crypto pretty much crashed last night, right? The crash started last night, and it kind of trickled down when market opened, and it hit as low as 30,000, and by then we saw SPY, Dow, NASDAQ, they were already down like almost 2%. NASDAQ was all down 2% at open. And what happened today? So if you guys look at the QQQ here, this is the daily chart, okay? So each candle represents one day, and today it was a rather strong green day, but really it started off, we were down almost 2% by open. And here's my general rule of thumb, okay? So when things gap down like that, you got to remember, when was this? You look at not too long ago, actually, last week, okay? Look at last week. That same scenario happened where it gapped down, okay? And
this one right here.
Ran all the way back up. So what happened to that day was it filled the gap, okay? So if you are on the Discord, I keep saying, I tweeted it out, 5 in the morning. Mountain time, I guess, 4:30 in the morning. Shout out to Arnold, woke me up with a text saying, hey, like crypto's crashing. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Arnold.
Woke me up, and I said, hey, you know what? The market's going to fill the gap, and it did. So all you had to do was just buy any tech company, and then you would have been green at the end of the day. And look
Or
what happened
QQQ,
today.
or just QQQ.
Yeah, or QQQ. If you bought QQQ first thing in the morning, right at the bell, you would have made at least like, I don't know, 100% towards the end of the
100%.
day. If you
More
picked,
than that.
yeah, if you pick the
Yeah.
same week expiration, crazy.
Like a savage, like a same week expiration, like a savage. Ooh.
Like when your parents gave birth to you and gave you a middle name of Brisket for the biscuit, you know.
so John Risket for the Biscuit Co.
Exactly. So what happened today was, if you have that screenshot of Elon Musk,
I do.
Elon Musk is a very powerful individual. Okay, we know this. You know, one tweet. It only takes one text, one tweet, and he moved markets. And you know what he said today? He said Tesla has diamond hands. Okay, we should have copyrighted diamond hands because we have that hat. You know,
I know we do.
We have that logo. Anyways, so one tweet, all it takes, and then we saw the QQQ run up, and it just never looked back.
It just never looked back.
Crazy. And then if you actually time it with crypto, we saw Bitcoin jump from its lows today.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Elon is the master of coin.
Jesus.
You're right, the master of coin.
Lord Elon. So anyways, going back to the market conditions, most likely, you know, it really depends on futures tonight. We might see resistance at 320. Well, I would say 325 for tomorrow. That's your first resistance. Okay. If we ever break that, then great. Most likely, majority of the tech stocks are already green, and then your next stop would be at 327. That's it.
Yep. Let's take a look at NASDAQ futures. Speaking of futures, NASDAQ futures are looking a little down today.
Yeah. So for this one, again, you want to look at your first resistance. First resistance for NASDAQ futures is at what, 13,287-ish?
Yeah, somewhere around 289-ish.
Yeah. I mean, the way the market ran up towards the end of the day, it seems like it signals that, you know, there's going to be a continuation tomorrow.
And remember, we're still in this wedge.
Yeah.
So still in these market conditions, day trading is still optimal. Swing trading overnight only, not long positions. I would not hold those positions long term. Just make sure that you guys manage your risk accordingly. You don't want to be how do you say this? You don't want to be holding the bag for way too long. You don't want to be stuck with all that. You know what I mean? Let's take a quick look at the SPY, John. What are we seeing on the SPY today?
Same exact scenario right here. It tried to fill the gap. It actually didn't. The SPY and the Dow, they were kind of lagging today. Tech really led the way today. But again, most likely, and this is a probability, okay? It's not a sense of direction. Most likely, chances are we will hit about 413 tomorrow for SPY.
This is a double resistance.
Yeah.
So if we take a look at, if we zoom in the SPY right here, you see the EMA 9 and the EMA 20. They're snaking each other. That means they're coiling against each other. Now, if it ever pushes through that, we're in it for the win. You know what I mean? Just go long on the SPY. I like that. I like the odds of that. Actually, I'm gonna take a look. I might take a stab at it tomorrow to see if we do have a little bit more of a continuance to the upside. But in order for us to actually look to see that, let's take a look at SPY futures. It's following the cues, and again, it's still early. We really don't know where this is all gonna go, right?
Yeah. So for this one, one quick little thing right here. So if you're looking at SPY futures, okay, and your level of support is at 40.74. If that ever breaks, you know, magically tonight, then tomorrow, obviously, it's going to be a bloody day again, okay, because that's your support for tonight. Most likely, it won't be touched. Cross our fingers.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Now let's take a look at the stock that actually is very interesting to me, just because of how far it got beaten down because of all this Bitcoin turmoil, and it definitely has a direct correlation to what cryptocurrency does, because although it is not It's not a cryptocurrency itself, but it is a main institution for you to buy and sell cryptocurrencies on. And it's my preferred way to buy any crypto, because if it's not on Coinbase, it's a shitty coin. That's just the way I definitely see cryptocurrencies. I do believe in the decentralized cryptocurrencies, but I do not believe that if it's not on Coinbase, I'm not touching that.
Yeah.
Right there. Sheesh. That's beaten down.
It is. Imagine all the people that bought the first day it IPO'd.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
You know,
I'm sorry. RIP or IPO.
That sucks.
This. Go ahead.
General rule of thumb, like you and I both know, you know, I don't want to say it's a sucker's bet, but when a company IPOs, majority of the institutions are dumping it on you.
Yeah, exactly. So remember that when it's an IPO, and we're gonna tout this numerous times, because there's always this IPO fog, is like what I call it, is when there's a shiny new toy, you want to get it right away and not knowing the real value of the stock, right? But remember that these companies that do IPO, their share prices are being dictated by the banks that are bringing them to IPO. On top of that, there's already pre-investors, original investors that gave the company money in order for them to grow. They're trying to cash out too. They're trying to, 10x,
like
3x. Yeah, exactly.
No, for real.
He did.
He did back in I think 2013, I think.
Yeah, and he dumped a lot. He pulled out a lot of his cash in order for him to cash out, and that's the reason why you see that big red candle at the onset of the stock. And it's been fading. I mean, a lot of people are still trying to sell. We saw some strength, and then just it got beaten down by overall tech. To me, the reason why I'm putting this on watch is because this is still oversold, even though it did pop 212 to
20 points today.
Yeah.
Close to 20 points,
Yeah. So even though it did pop that much today, there's still some more room to the upside here. And if we see some strength in cryptocurrencies, we're definitely going to see a lot more move to the upside for Coinbase. We're not going to see 429 anytime soon, but I would think that on the short term, we're definitely going to test previous, probably the EMA 9 is at 258. That's the next target. But I'm not going to hop into this trade until I see at least another green day.
That's a stretch, yeah. Just imagine Mama Woods, selling Apple for Coinbase. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. That's just nuts. Yeah. I mean, value over growth. That's just true, though.
That's
value over growth, which is definitely true. The next stock that we want to cover is CVS. CVS is a very nice chart. Too short, actually.
All right. So retail has been on fire. Okay. So we saw Home Depot, they've been on fire. They've been on a tear, but they're dipping, right? Walmart had great earnings. Hence, retail was jumping. Target was super strong today. Was up almost like 5-6%.
Target killed earnings.
Yeah, Target really, pulled the entire retail sector, right? And here we are with CVS. If the first thing that caught my attention on this one is the RSI, the MACD, and how it just ran for the entire year. Okay, and if you we're looking at the daily candle right now. What I'm looking for over here is a doji, the very first day that it turns red. That's where I'm going to strike a short position here. So we just got to be patient on this one, because obviously it's been overbought since May 3rd. Yeah. So for a couple of weeks now, it's been overbought for a couple of weeks, and look at it. It's still running, from 83 to 89. That's almost that's like a 8% rise still from overbought levels. So who knows on this one? I'm waiting on the very first doji or a sign of weakness. May 10th was actually a nice, upside down hammer. Okay, almost bearish somewhat. And look at what happened the following day. You were able to capitalize on a short position. So if you shorted at 85, let's say you bought a put, the following day you would have cashed out. Easy. Exactly. And if you held it all the way, for 2-3 more days, then you would have cashed out. But for this one, really, it's on my watch as a short. We already saw how Home Depot played out, how Allstate played out, UPS played out, all these companies that have been running for quite some time. So what I'm trying to do here is capitalize on the downside.
Nice. Remember, guys, if you guys are planning to take a stab at these plays, make sure that you guys understand that this is not financial advice. These are stocks that John and I talk about on the daily, so that we can find our own entries and exits. And if you guys are following our trades, make sure that you guys manage your risk accordingly. And if you guys win some money, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. Spread the word. Just show some love. The next stock that we want to cover is actually a viewer question from Mauricio on Instagram. He hit us up and asked about our thoughts on CTRM. He says, "Hello, love content, guys. Wanted to ask you, what do you think about CTRM? They are now 25 ship bulk and 2 oil, about to become $1 billion company. I made 45K. I'm not going to say all that, but he's trying to see if it's still a good stock to buy. So let's take a quick look at CTRM, John."
All right. So CTRM. Okay. If you're looking at the 1-year chart right here, obviously it hit a top not too long ago. Well, I would say a year ago. Okay. Back. Well, no, I'm sorry. 210. This is February 10th. It hit a high of almost $2. Okay. However, okay, you got to take a look at the bigger picture. How long did it take, investors to get to $1.95, right? So I've traded CTRM like so many times, right? And we're talking about like back in the days. Back in the days is when, I would mess around with penny stocks. There's nothing wrong with penny stocks. A lot of people get rich off of it. But the first thing you got to understand is when you're messing with penny stocks or you're trading penny stocks, they are super volatile. Okay, super volatile. You can check your position 1 minute and then you take a bathroom break and next thing you know, the stock could collapse, 50, 80%, within minutes, right? And also on the flip side, it can run up, 50 to 80% within like minutes. For this one, you got to understand, you really got to dig deep, okay? Because some of these stocks do have potential, and I'm not trying to scare off, potential investors, right? For example, there's this one company like Naked, those Naked brands, Naked smoothies. They're a penny stock. However, a lot of people get, they've made some nice, coin from penny stocks like this. There are a lot of companies, penny stocks that made it out of the woods. Plug Power, okay, PLG used to be a penny stock. Now a lot of people know this. If you look at 10 years ago, penny stocks. Okay, who knows with CTRM? If you've done your research and you believe within the company, like all the background checks went through, all the financials, then go for it. For me personally, how I'm going to trade this, if I were you, we're looking at the, let's look at the 1 month chart right here. Today, yes, they were down 7%. It wasn't really a good day today. What you want to look for is first resistance at 43 cents. Okay, CTRM is a low cap company. Okay, so what I mean by low cap is that it's very volatile. So your first resistance is at 43 cents. It has a market cap of 377 million. Okay, so it is somewhat considered a lower cap penny stock. So this thing can move. It has a very low float. I would say, 800 million shares, not a whole lot. So this thing gets a lot of volume. Today it traded about 70 million. If it ever blows past 42 cents, 43 cents, then your next stop is at 45 cents. I know we're talking about pennies here, but a lot of people have, thousands of shares. Yeah. Here we're talking about like tens of thousands. Okay. And if you do the math, 10,000s would be what, like 4,500, So, I mean, if you can make 200 in a day, some people don't even make 100. There you go. And you just push buttons. So that's your stop right there, 45.7. If this thing breaks 43.20, your next stop is at 45.70. Make sure you take your profits.
Get you. There you go. There you go. Always protect your profits, folks.
Yeah.
But that is our honest opinion on CTRM. Thanks, John, for covering that. And that is pretty much it for the episode. Again, if you guys want us to cover any stocks, make sure you guys drop it in the comment section down below. And if you haven't yet, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure that you guys hit up our friends over at Bust Down Investments. If you want to be a new trader, learn how to trade, just be a better person, or just enjoy a community of goons, right? A community of like-minded goons. Just hit up our friends over at Bust Down Investments. You definitely put you on the right path or point you in the right direction as far as your trading journey or start, wherever you are in your trading career. Make sure you guys hit them up. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys follow us on all our social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Follow us both at Trading Daddies, tradingdaddies.com for all your news, your merch. Robinhood sucks is still a code for 15% off. That's never going to change. And to be honest with you, I'm going to make that a permanent code. Robinhood sucks for 15% off your entire purchase. And remember, guys, let's get trading. And the charts do not lie.
Yeah.